Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be creating this 3D flower set, so come watch me do it. Alright, so first I start with stiletto tips. I got these from Shein, same ones I've been using. Anyways, I cut them down to a desired length and then I clip the sides to make it more closer to a sharper stiletto almond shape. Usually I use like the rounded clippers, but I couldn't find them. So I just use my straight edge ones. It doesn't really matter. I think with the rounded ones though, it makes the shape a little bit better so you can file it a little bit faster. And then anyways, I just filed it into the desired shape. Basically for these type of shapes like stiletto or almond, I go back and forth between each side evenly to make sure it's even on both sides. And what I mean by evenly is like I file the same amount of times on each side. So I can try to be even as possible. And then also just by looking at it, seeing if it looks even to my eye. And then I go in with my Macart Pro drill and I'm filing with a 180 grit sanding band, filing the nail bed and then also where the nail tip meets the nail bed. Filing it down and trying to make it smooth and even as possible. I usually go around like the cuticle first and then I do the whole nail bed just to make sure I get everything filed and prepped. And then I go in with a dehydrator. In this bottle, I just have isopropyl alcohol. You can buy a dehydrator if you want. You can mix alcohol and acetone. I just use alcohol. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. And then I go in with my No Lift Acid Primer. I really recommend this, guys. Ever since I've been using this, my sets have been lasting longer with just like regular non-acid primer, but this primer is the strongest primer out of all primers. So this makes your sets last even longer. So I go in with one coat of this and then I go in with one coat of the Young Nails Protein Bond after this. All right, and then I'm going in with Classic Nude by Valentino. This is like a very pale nude. This is my sister actually that I'm doing her nails. And she said she wanted something natural, and I feel like this color is like really natural. It's like sheerish away in a way, but it's like that natural nail bed color almost as well. And she liked it, and I liked it, and it went cute with the set. So I'm just going in with usually one bead. I add maybe a bead more if I feel like I need it, but usually I just do one bead. But if I need to add a little bit more, I add a little bit more. Usually like the first or second nail, it's like one or two beads, to be honest, because I'm just kind of getting used to how runny the liquid is. Cause sometimes it's more runnier than other days because it is cold over here. And usually by like the third or fourth finger, I can like just do one bead because I'm kind of used to the consistency by then. Usually with one bead, I start at the cuticle and then I just place it there, and then I kind of tap around the cuticle to make sure the acrylic is covering all nail sides, and then I slowly work the powder down, not dragging it forcefully, but slowly, so you can see that it's still going down until the free edge, and then you kind of scoop off the remaining bit off the free edge. I like doing one bead usually on all nails as I possibly can because it is efficient, time efficient, makes your nail smooth, and it's just better to do in all cases and all ways. If you gotta do 2 or 3 beads, that's fine, you know, but eventually I would recommend trying practicing doing one bead because it is a time saver and a lifesaver and a product saver. Right now that I'm done with the application, I'm filing the nails basically the same way how I file the tips, filing on each side evenly, even amount of times until I get that shape that is desired. Usually before I file the nails too, I kind of push the side walls, separate the nail from the skin a little bit just to make sure I'm separating any possible acrylic that might have gone on the skin or anything. I think I do it here. Let me see if I do it here. Yeah, you see right there how I just push it slightly and then I go in with the file. Also, to make sure your shape is good, flip the hand the other way and then look at it from that angle and do any tweaks and adjustments if you feel like you need to. And then I'm going in with my drill again, and I'm using this extra fine, kind of tapered bit with the sharp edge. I love this bit. I smooth the nails and I seal the cuticle. Basically, to seal the nails, I just kind of go from right to left, from down to up the whole nail, and then I seal the cuticle. With these bits too, I noticed, be careful, because not only is it sharp, but you can't press a little too hard because it will kind of score the nail, or it can leave some divots if you drill too hard. So just be careful and make sure you drill slowly around the cuticle and make sure you smooth out any possible score marks or anything. As you can see, I go around the cuticle carefully, and then I go around the whole nail just from right to left, right to left, right to left, and this makes the nail really smooth and pretty much perfect. All right, and then I'm going on my buffer. Make sure you buff the top and then also the under, because sometimes there can be a little like plastic from the nail tip being filed left, or any just excess. And don't be scared to pull your client's hand, you guys. Sometimes, you know, they like to just put their hand on the rest, but we work a lot and we need to pull their hands to make sure we're not breaking our backs. It's okay, pull their hand a little bit. Right here, I had a little bit of excess product, so I just grabbed my nippers and I took it off. It happens sometimes, you guys, and not every set or every single step is perfect, but you can find a way to make it as close to perfect. And then I'm just wiping the nails with alcohol again. Make sure I get all dust and stuff off. And then here's where the real fun begins. Oh, and real quick, before I did the flowers, I put a layer of top coat. I used the Sean Legend non-wipe top coat. I really like this. I really like this top coat because it is claimed to be stain resistant and it just looks nice and shiny. And I really love the brush too. It just feels luxurious and I love it. I will definitely be buying this top coat again. My fave top coat so far. Right, so all these colors I used, I got them from Dynamic Nail Supply. I'm gonna try to list the specific colors. I think this one is 001 Sucker Red from Dynamic Nail Supply. I dipped all my flowers first in white powder and then the color. I think in this first flower though, I did the opposite. I dipped it first in red and then white. But I honestly prefer it the opposite way where you have the white inside and then the color outside because then the color kind of changes the white. For the white powder that I used Young Nails white powder. And then this brush, I believe I just got it from Amazon. I think it's from Pana. It's a really nice brush. So my sister was just like, just bling me out with basically flowers. So I was like, okay. And this is a long process, you guys, for sure. But it came out really cute. You just slowly work your way, start with one petal and then start kind of layering and envisioning how a flower would look like and just keep adding those petals. Also for, I think on all of them almost, I do use a green from Dynamic Nail Supply to kind of create like that leaf. I think I used 018 Grasshopper from Dynamic to create those 3D leaves. So I used a bunch of colors. I think for the yellow I used, it's called 024 Lime. And then for like the orange, I used 062 Tangerine. For the blue, I used 030 Royal Blue. And then for the purple, I used 009 Vivid Violet. And I think those are all the colors I used, if I'm being correct. So I used like blue, orange, purple, green, yellow, and then the red. With color powders, I usually realize color powders are a little bit runnier. They're a little bit weird no matter the kind of temperature. Usually I find them to be runnier. So especially with flowers, just be patient and slowly work your way. Don't immediately flatten the bead. You gotta let it dry a little bit so it can mold. Sometimes I'll put like 2 tiny flower petals at a time because they take longer to dry, and I try to save some time by doing that. Sometimes do 2 at a time, but if you're just starting out, I would say start first with 1 so you can get the hang of it, and then work your way to 2, or yeah. Oh, I think this one I mixed the yellow and orange. It came out pretty cute. is the purpley one, but I feel like it looks more pink on camera, but it was really cute. I think my favorite color combination was like the purple with the white and then the blue with the white. I don't know, I'm just more of a cool toned person, so I've always loved those colors. But let me know in the comments which flower colors are your favorite. I think at this point I was getting kind of lazy, so I was doing like half flowers and then just more so leaves. Cause girl, my sister already getting the discount and I'm just trying to finish. But that is the finished result, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.